And they always say shit you don't understand. You know, like, hey, you want a little cosino win? Hey, Paolo, fix him a little monozzarella. Put some struzzi on. Oh.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
I'm Valdemar.
And I'm Veronica.
And today we are continuing with Richard Pryor from your recommendations. We've already seen one video of his, and only one, ever, actually. It was Richard Pryor Prison.
Yes, and we've seen it in that video that, and I still believe that we have seen a lot of classic stand-uppers, I guess, but we have not seen almost anything from Richard Pryor.
But almost. But nothing.
Yeah, nothing but the prison video that we've seen. So we really want to... Jeszcze raz? Nie wiem, czemu tak się zacięłam strasznie.
Okay.
Przepraszam.
Hello guys.
Hi everyone.
I'm Valdemar.
And I'm Veronica.
And today we are continuing with Richard Pryor. We have seen one video of his on this channel and in our lives.
Yes.
It was called Prison. And it was about prison.
It was about prison, and then in the comments after that video, you guys have recommended that we watch a little bit more, and you've left some recommendations, so we have
like this
listened.
Like Mafia.
Yeah, everyone said it. I saw even a comment that said, if you are to watch just one more video from Richard Pryor, you have to watch the Mafia. Like the Mafia is the most iconic one. So we wanted to see that, and we're, I guess, on the quest of trying to make up for the fact that we've never seen anything from him, and we have watched a lot of stand-uppers. Like, I mean, something from almost all of the classic ones.
I don't know.
I want to say, but maybe if we don't know about them, then we don't know about them.
I'm not such an expert to claim that
but we have
all
seen
the
a
classics.
lot. But we have seen a lot, and we know he was extremely influential, and his stand-up is important.
On those lists of all those greatest comedians of all time.
Yeah, he's always there.
And he is very often, or not even always, at the first place.
Yeah.
And it's usually Richard Pryor, and then it's George Carlin.
Yeah, and George Carlin is Waldek's favorite
comedian
I would say
of
all time, I suppose. And
but people were always saying,
well.
and it's even they even make fun of this in the epic rebuttal, George Carlin versus Richard Pryor, that George Carlin says things and people go, that's funny, while Richard Pryor is actually hilarious and makes people laugh out loud.
Yeah.
And you could really tell that when we were watching the episode about the clip about prison, you could feel that it was a different kind of stand-up.
Yeah, it was actually very entertaining and funny, and like there was the message behind it, but it was less like you're coming to listen to a wise guy talk who also happens to be funny, but like it was laughing out loud kind of funny. Yeah,
and it was especially amazing because it was, old, from like 80s, I think. Yeah, 80s. And, it was a different kind of stand-up comedy at those time. And it did not feel old at all.
Yeah.
So at this time, it must have felt like, like something out of a different world.
Groundbreaking, right? Yeah.
Today we are watching The Mafia. And I think this is the most popular video of his that I saw on YouTube. And you can also expect in the following days a clip called Visiting Africa. We will be recording this just after we will finish this one.
Okay, good to know.
And so, to get a little bit of knowledge about Richard Pryor's comedy.
Okay.
If you have any more recommendations, drop them in the comment section and we will react soon. We don't want to, just upload Richard Pryor for the next 2 weeks every second day. Yeah,
but do let us know. And also maybe you will think, okay, but there is another classic comedian that you guys have missed. Then let us know in the comments as well.
Yeah, I think we need to do justice to Bill Hicks because we've only seen one video of his.
That's true. No one's seen it though. Go watch our Bill Hicks video, then we can watch another one.
And leave some suggestions. All right, let's go.
I think the only brave thing I might have ever done in my life was once I worked at a Mafia nightclub.
That is brave.
In Youngstown, Ohio. I was 19. I was 19 years old, right? And I didn't know shit about the Mafia. my father was the baddest motherfucker I'd ever seen. So the Mafia didn't mean shit to me. I did not relate to the Mafia. Right? And I worked with...
I think I heard he was raised in a brothel. How do you say it?
Brothel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And he had a father that he knew.
Yeah, but he said that he was not a great father.
Right.
So.
Right.
And I think his grandmother was the main lady at the brothel. Something like that, yeah. He had a very interesting childhood.
Right.
This lady, Satin Doll, she was the star of the show. Beautiful black stripper, right? Because usually in those days, they had like, in clubs, they had a singer and a stripper and an MC. I was the MC. And she was the first black star I ever met, Satin Doll. Yeah, because Duke Ellington had written a tune about her. You know, that's what she used to dance to and act. She was beautiful. She was 60 then. Oh, this bitch was fine though, man. I'm not lying. Lena Horne didn't have shit on her. And she was crying backstage, you know, I gotta get to Buffalo, they won't pay me. I said, who won't pay you? Club owners. Well, I said, oh, that motherfucker gonna pay me. Bet that. And now this is how ignorant I was. I had a cap pistol. You know them blank starter pistols? I busted into the office with this motherfucker in my, all right, give me the money, motherfucker. Doing my best black shit, you know. You know, that shit usually scare Whitey to death. And these motherfuckers didn't do nothing. And I'm sure that those men are sitting in that room today laughing. Because that's what this dude, he just started laughing. This fucking kid. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Tony, come here. Wait a minute, Rich, do the gun again.
I can see that.
Hey, Tony, come here. Stick up. This fucking kid, come here, you fucking kid. He's got a pair of goosies on him, fucking kid, come here, goddamn. They like to hug you and rub you. Come here, fucking. And grab your face, you got them. No, sitting there. This fucking kid got some goosies. And they always say shit you don't understand. You know, like, hey, you want a little cosima rome? Hey, Paolo, fix him a little mono salad. Put some struzzi on. Fry it up. They like fried fruits. Fucking kid, come in here. He come in, he had a gun, he fucking kid. No, you better my God.
I feel like I've just watched the Scorsese movie.
That's the best Italian accent without any Italian words. And he does not even do this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He just does this instead, and apparently that also works.
Fucking kid, no, you better my God. Pay everybody off, pay them off. It's all right, it's gonna have time. They paid everybody off, let everybody go, and kept me. Like a pet.
Like a pet.
This fucking you got family? Well, you got family now. Who is it? Carmine. Tell him I call him back. Tell him it's a stick up. And these motherfuckers start telling murder stories. Hey, you remember when Guzzi? Hey, remember when I made my fucking bones? Me, I had to go away. It was Cleveland, right? Fucking Teamster. Big mouth, hurt a lot of people, right? You know, ice pick's my thing, Rich. So we fucking had to drive down. Me, Johnny Salami, the Gabuzzo brothers. They on the funeral parlor. You carry, we bury. Come here, you fucking kid.
I have no doubts that this is a real story.
Right?
And it's such a crazy story. Like, he just goes on the stage and he's like, yeah, I was 19. I took my gun and I busted into the office, threatening everyone to pay me. And then they started telling murder stories. Like, can you imagine this comedian today? Like, I don't know, Jimmy Carr or Bill Burr coming on the stage going like, when I was 21,
no, but I
took my gun and I took
No, but I can
hostage.
imagine Joey Diaz doing that.
Oh, yeah. But he's He's Italian?
He's not Italian, but he's isn't he
maybe-
Cuban?
I don't know, but Diaz sounds
Yeah.
Hispanic. But he had this Italian vibe.
He had.
And he was 19, can you imagine? I cannot even imagine how much shit I would have in my pants.
Oh, well, I cannot imagine busting into anything with a gun in the first place.
Doesn't matter.
But that's being European for you. Just, I don't know how to hold a gun.
So we take this jerk off out bowling, drive him around, get him a few drinks. Say, hey, let's get some broads, right? A little motel we had set up. Remember the Johnny? So we take him around. He gets kind of stoned, drops his glass. I say, now. I pop him with the fucking ice pick, right? I'm popping this cocksucker, blood squirting every which way. And I'm stabbing. He's, oh God, don't kill me. Oh, fuck you, you guinea cocksucker. And the fucking ice pick breaks.
Yeah, I don't doubt that it's true.
A fucking piece of wood in my hand. I said, Johnny Salami, what do I do? Johnny says, wait till it melts, asshole. Those were the good old days. What's the matter, Rich? You don't look so good. Hey, it's Philo. Give me a little Sinini Pro. You got a way home? You want us to give you a ride? Don't go out with the Mafia. Because you can't buy them dinner. If the motherfuckers they always like to take entertainers to dinner. And they take you to dinner and they pick up the check all the time. Right? And if you get mad, you say, let me buy the check tonight. God damn it, you guys buy me dinner every night. Hey, the kid, let me tell you something. We're crime. And crime don't pay. The Mafia people are weird people because they appeal. They appeal to your intellect. They do. The motherfuckers appeal said, you're an intelligent person, aren't you? And you realize that it's very difficult to walk without knees. And one time I was in a room with one of these motherfuckers and I don't know how to describe it. You ever seen a face just turn to stone? I mean, I was talking to the man and somebody was over here talking about something that had pissed him off that he was going to deal with, and it went from a nice conversation to me and a stone thing came over his face. It was like, boom, and a chill went through my fucking body. I said, this motherfucker's dead. I'm looking at a dead man that walks around. Because it was just stone, man. It wasn't no compromise. There was nothing in there where you could go. There wasn't none of that in the face. And I said, boy, that's a look I'd like to get. Just to whoop on a motherfucker, Just say, what? Remember that in The Godfather? I mean, that to me was the most chilling line in the world when the guy said, hey, can you let me off? Just for old time's sake. And the guy said, boy, that had to be the coldest shit in the world. Because the motherfucker said, and you got to get in the car with him. Then you got to beg some more in the car. You know what I mean? You ain't going to stop begging. You know that. The motherfucker long got breath in his body. You get in the car, you start about, hey, Jeff, I remember when I showed you how to drive. Jeff, No, Italian people all Italian people are not in the Mafia, whether you believe it or not. They're not, really.
Of course.
Most of them work for the Mafia, but they're all not in the Mafia.
I always do this.
What did you want to say?
I wanted to say that I wonder why he is so courageous to say those things on the stage and, calling them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I suppose either the days of that Mafia are quite behind him. This could have been older people. Maybe they're all dead by now. Maybe he moved.
All that?
Maybe he moved very far and he looks different now.
I think you
if it
don't
was
understand how powerful Mafia is in the United States.
Yeah, but I mean, if he was working in one state and he was working in that strip club and he was only there for like, I don't know, like 2 months and he spent 2 evenings with these guys, would they remember him? I don't think so.
But
he didn't mention
any
names.
But you know how famous Richard Pryor was at this time.
Yeah, but you know...
Do you think you wouldn't remember a guy who busted with a gun on you and then he became a movie star?
Maybe he had very good bodyguards.
Yeah, I wonder about this part because, maybe they had
or
such
maybe
a
this is
good
not true.
distance, but maybe it's not true, but I feel like it's true.
Yeah, but maybe he's just so good that you feel like it's true. I have no idea. But I also wanted to say that it's amazing. And when they are being compared with George Carlin and how different they are, but this guy, you can see how good of an actor he is as well. Like the impressions are some of the best impressions I've ever seen.
But he was actually an actor.
Yeah, he was in a couple of comedies, right?
Yeah, and I even want to watch on our channel. Maybe we could watch at
Yeah,
one
we have
point.
a movie reactions channel. We could watch it over there.
I told you that this movie, See
Yes.
No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Yeah, you said you really liked it as a
It was
child.
hilarious.
Yeah, why not?
And I think... Yeah, normally I would be afraid to see it again, but now when I see Richard Pryor, I think it will be even funnier because, when I watched it, it was with the Polish lector, the guy that reads all the lines.
With the voiceover, yeah.
And now, when I can just watch original audio, I think it can be even funnier. So maybe we could watch this.
We could watch it. I don't think it's going to lose its charm. Like, maybe a little bit from when you work it, but it looks like, he's solid anyway, so it might still be enjoyable. Someone also said that they really like this movie in our comments.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Really good. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys recommended
I
this
really
one.
wonder about this part. Like, let me know what do you think or what do you know about this.
Yeah, was it true?
Because if it's true, then cojones on the guy to say that about, guys that were mobsters. Because
oh my God.
like there are rules about Mafia. Like for example, you cannot ever hit a made member of the Mafia.
Yeah.
You will be killed.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what was the reason. You can even not know that the guy was from Mafia.
Yeah, those are just the rules.
It will just happen. And you cannot escape from the Mafia. Like, that doesn't matter. You can go to other state. You can go to other country and they will find you. Like, there is no such an organization. Maybe cartels nowadays. But in the United States, there is no such an organization like Italian-American Mafia.
Isn't
like,
the
they are
cartel
so
and the
organized.
mafia essentially the same thing?
What?
Isn't the cartel and the mafia essentially the same thing?
No. Mafia is a word for Italian Mafia.
Ah, okay. So it has to be... All right.
Mob, Cosa Nostra, it's the same organization. The Italian immigrants that came to... I mean, you can also say about Italians in Italy.
Okay.
But when you say Mafia and you're an American, or do you say, especially if you say mob, you refer to Italian-American Mafia.
Okay. And then the cartel is just the organization that sells the drugs.
Yeah, and usually, in South America or Latin America. But Mafia is the same, and it's the same organization. Mm-hmm. It's not just, every Italian gangster. It's literally the same organization that was bootlegging in like beginning of the 20th century. And they have...
So it's like one...
Yeah, they have.
I never realized.
They have a commission. There is in Godfather. There is 5 families.
Yeah, but I always thought there were different kinds of mafia.
You have different families.
But within one mafia.
But it's all called mafia.
What about other countries? What about like Yakuza? Is there one Yakuza as well?
Yeah,
and different families.
It's different because Yakuza is just like one organization, and mafia is like a one word for all those families, and those families can make wars with each other. But above all those families, there is like a commission, and that's like the top members of the mafia, and they decide things. They gather once every time, and they decide things for the whole country, for every
like a lobby, but more than that.
It's more than that.
Okay.
And like for example, there was a time when to be a made member of the mafia, you had to be a pure-blood Sicilian. Mm-hmm. After that, they changed it for pure-blood Italian. For a moment, you didn't have to be pure-blood, I think. You just need to have one descendant, one parent
Okay.
of Italian descent. After that, they changed it again for two parents of Italian descent. And they just decide those things. Also, they decide who will die and who will not. Like
I forgot what's the word for sobor in English. The meeting of the popes, not the popes, but like when the church meets and they decide the laws and the dogmas and everything.
Yeah, similar, but it's even crazier because like in Mafia, you have like you are a member of the Mafia, like capo regime. You're not boss, and you want to kill another member of the Mafia. So you go to the commission. You're like, you know what? I want to kill this guy. Can I kill him? And they're like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
But if they say no, then no. And you just cannot argue. Like there were instances of like, people who were
I've seen it in movies.
against commission. But yeah, it's
Right.
and it's the same organization, literally the same organization. You just had different heads of the families, but the same 5 families. It's the most powerful, the 5 New York families, like in Godfather. The names changed at one point, but it's like the same organization with different leaders.
Okay.
Changing after some time.
That's
Someone
really
dies.
interesting.
Yeah, it's the only organization like that in organized crime. And cartels, yeah, they have more money, and I don't know if they are more powerful, but even now, I think in United States the mafia is the most powerful crime organization, and they still control all the major illegal businesses. Yeah, it's quite a story. Okay, thank you for watching with us.
Thank you.
And let me know if you know something about this story. I will be grateful.
We are heading off to watch another to visit Africa with Richard Pryor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.